Star Lighthouse. I'm Prashant, and this is weekly reading for Sun, Moon, Venus rising in Gemini. This is a general read, so please take all the messages that resonate with you and leave everything else behind. And if this reading does connect with you, there is an extended to it. The link for that extension is below in the description box. I hope you like the reading, and if you do, please do like, subscribe, and share. That would be very helpful. So Gemini, how are you doing? How was your first week of December? Hopefully you're able to get into some holiday spirits, able to find some goodness. I know this was, I don't know if tough year for you or not, but if it was, even then able to find some silver lining. And if it was a great year for you, then maybe find some gratitude for that. Just the holiday mood, holiday spirits. Alright Gemini, let's focus on the question, the thought, the feeling that brought you to this reading. Take a deep breath. Exhale and let everything else go. Just that question in your mind, and let's see if this reading has an answer for you. Seeking lovers, could be twin flame. Being blocked by Emperor. Past situations. Two of coins. So Emperor in this scenario is pointing towards institutionalized beliefs, like family systems. They might be very different. In the past, you were very focused on work, like juggling multiple opportunities. But now there's seemingly a transition where you are looking for this twin flame energy, where it's like you're looking for the lover's energy. And that is being in this situation right now, being blocked by institutionalized beliefs, family systems, or different cultures. Mind's ambition, Page of Wands, Heart's desire, Ace of Swords. Seeking clarity, and meanwhile, while this is blocked, you're seeking clarity in finding more opportunities to grow yourself, make yourself financially, economically more stable. And that might also allow you the freedom from the previous family system. If you make yourself financially stable yourself, then you would be less likely to be inclined on your family's support. So Ace of Swords is all about finding inner clarity, inner confidence when you take actions or when you're interpreting the opportunities coming in front of you. You're able to take the right amount of time for yourself to process it, and then with full clarity able to act on it. That allows you, when you're exploring as like Page of Wands, like some sort of fool's energy, when you're exploring all the situations with the hope of, or like a dream come true reality kind of situation turning in front of you. Inner clarity is extremely important for you to stay grounded in that situation. Future scenarios, King of Wands. So King of Wands is a very strong card in terms of it's a raven energy pointing towards you truly start trusting your innovative spirit. You truly start trusting things that keep you apart, keep you like that make you different from people you grew up with, your peers then, or even your peers now. You started realizing that you have innovative powers. Raven spirit could even point towards like you have psychic energies, in terms of you can read people's mind or predict their future. That understanding of that, where your innovative powers lie, now you can assess all the opportunities that present in front of you. So right now your Page of Wands, your mind is at this page. So getting to King of Wands, it's all about learning and finding this inner clarity. That inner clarity gives you the power of discernment. When all the opportunities that present in front of you, you can take a glance at them all. Find the opportunity that truly showcases your talent with the least amount of effort and the maximum result. The old self where you were juggling multiple situations, trying to stay afloat or trying to stay luxurious, that would be released when you get to this stage of King of Wands, where you will become abundant and prosperous because of your true innovative self. Finding that space in yourself, finding that energy would allow you to release any requirement of emotional family support from people that might be holding you down from moving forward, or blocking the relationship that might be coming your way because of trying to keep up with their expectation. So finding your own financial security, abundance would allow release of dependence, especially on the institutionalized beliefs that are keeping you hold up and blocking possible love interest, twin flame relationship. Suggested advice or action: Page of Chalices, and contest for this advice or action: Seven of Swords. So both of them point. So Seven of Swords are our own lies that we tell ourselves. See how in the night you're deceiving your own self, sneaking and putting these lies inside your own mind. Page of Chalices is a card which puts like a lot of exploration energy. It's another card where you are exploring outwards for emotional support. So both of them in connection are pointing again back towards these institutionalized beliefs that slowly needs to be released while you're transforming yourself into this King of Wands space. Even you possibly having psychic gifts might by itself being getting blocked by these old institutionalized beliefs where people might not be fully appreciative of spiritual powers, spiritual gifts, or ability to even just be telepathy with other people. They might think that's witchcraft, but it's a hidden talent. It's just basically to interpret other people's emotions, feelings, and understand their thought. But all of that is getting blocked down by these institutionalized beliefs, these traditional systems of the old that may or may not have fully assessed or understood these new abilities that you are understanding in yourself. So those by themselves can create abundance, and while they're creating abundance, they would also attract the twin flame towards you. So Seven of Swords is a card which talks about how we lie to our own self. We tell ourselves these incorrect truths, especially when we are different from other people, because all of us, we want to truly fit in. So when we find ourselves to be different, we somehow start lying to ourselves that we don't truly tell. A mind, in order to try to fit into some group or some peer, it starts constructing this perception of us that we start living in so that we can fit into that group. When we start realizing that we have different abilities than the people inside the group, in order to truly stay in order to be bonded with that's emotional support, especially if that emotional support came from family systems, to truly stay bonded in, we start squishing our abilities, we start hiding them, in fact, from our own self, so that we ourselves cannot be aware about it, and we keep living a perception that allows us to stay inside that old structure. So those lies that you tell yourself have to be truly released. How you do that is like the moment when you find a conflict in your mind, in terms of especially when you're seeking an opportunity outwards to try to showcase your hidden talents. During that conflict, just always believe that you have to do it until you get comfortable while showcasing that ability. Once you keep believing that you have to do it, you would start only trusting the thoughts in your mind that make you able to do those things. By allowing you constantly free focusing on those thoughts and the abilities that would make you do those necessary actions to find those abilities and give them to you. It's basically what I'm trying to say is that you discover your own hidden talent by constantly trusting your mind and forcing it to do things that you think are improbable. Once you start telling your mind that it really has to do it, then it's smart enough in itself to find the answer on how to do it. It's smart enough in itself to find the answer on which ability in you, which might be hidden, you are unaware of, needs to be retrained, needs to be relearned, so that in order you can truly showcase that ability in this opportunity. Transformation to King of Wands and releasing of these old institutionalized beliefs comes with an extreme self-trust and self-understanding. That self-trust and self-understanding cannot stay along with these lies and deceit. So those lies and deceit that you might have had told yourself, even might not have been aware about it, those needs to be released. You need to refine inner clarity and act with full conviction. Hopes and fears, Hangman, and potential outcome. Knight of Swords. So Hangman is a card you're hoping for more clarity, being able to find some peace, some inner calmness that would allow you to take actions for your true interests, for your ambitions. Knight of Swords, a card pointing towards inner ambition and making them successful. So, finding inner clarity, taking a pause within yourself, try to make a daily ritual of finding like 5, 10, 15 minutes just for yourself where you can find this peaceful, quiet space. No noise, nothing. You're just trying to connect with yourself. Even if you find it hard to sit in those, like to stay with yourself, try to push your mind to do it. It might feel anxiety, maybe like in 3 minutes. You might feel anxious after like 6, 7 minutes, realizing that you still have some time to go. But once you start building that relationship with your mind, where you start talking to its own self, that's what Hangman is about. You pushing a lot of trust and belief in it. Upside down position, you're rushing a lot of blood towards it. And you're making it understand that how essential it is for your growth into this King of Wands. How essential your mind finding this clarity, this inner awareness, this inner confidence is. Truly believing that, especially once you start developing this habit of staying with yourself for at least 15 minutes in a peaceful, calm space, no noise, nothing. You're pushing your mind to connect with you in its fullest. not being distracted by any thought or emotion. Once you start doing that, then you can start creating a balance with it, understanding the reasons for some of the thoughts, radical ideas that show up. Once you start understanding them, once you start building a relationship with your mind, then looking at opportunities, understanding which truly you can do, your mind would start giving you indications. It's like it would start giving you intuitive hints as to what needs to be done. Then taking these actions for your ambitions becomes easier because your mind knows the abilities that reside within you to get to a space where you can fully, with full discernment, act for your ambitions. So Gemini, over here, like twin flame love, future abundance based on your innovativeness, especially if you have psychic gifts, all of that in this moment is being blocked by traditional beliefs, old systems that might not have fully appreciated your gifts, push them down because of lack of understanding of its true benefit. And even these institutionalized beliefs, family system might be blocking about the new, and this twin flame could also be a whole community that might be waiting for you, and that is getting blocked because of these old belief systems. So all of that, especially the lies that you have told to your own self about your gifts not being truly powerful, their impact, their true value can only be understood once it's shared with the right people, the right community. You cannot understand the value of a diamond until you have properly, like you're taken to the right jeweler. It's impossible. Similar scenario, you have to release all these lies, deceptions that you've told yourself, especially based out of these old traditional beliefs. Find inner clarity, inner confidence. Start building a relationship with your mind. Start finding daily, build a daily routine of 10-15 minutes sharing your mind just with yourself, making a relationship with it. Try finding a peaceful space, no external thought, no external communication, just you and your mind. That will allow you to fully build this trust, fully find this inner calmness, this hangman spirit that allows full clarity, especially when you're taking actions for your own ambitions. So Gemini, start trusting yourself, release these institutions of the old, share your gift with everyone, attract the right community towards you. Especially if you're seeking that twin flame love, that may be on the other side once you start sharing your gift, once you start sharing your power. Gemini, I hope this reading connected with you. If it did, there is an extended to it. In the extended, I would further look at how to release these old institutions, messages from the oracle, and timing related to the next opportunity that will come along your way to showcase your gift, your power. All of that is in the extended. Link for that is below in the description box. Gemini, I hope you liked the reading, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining me, and have an amazing week. Bye.